Holy, it's cold. It was snowing last night, and it is the morning. So I'm headed off to work right now. Figured I'd just do this in the morning because I don't think I will be going to the gym today. I got in super late last night. I went to go watch some of my buddies play some Ultimate Frisbee last night. I didn't end up playing, but I did go watch them. I was already almost basically in the area, so went to go watch them, and yeah, I went to go get some Taco Bell. We pigged out a little bit. I got 2 of those burritos that I was talking about. A little heavy on the calorie side, but you know, no worries. And I think I was mistaken. I think it's like 18 grams of protein for like 250 calories, something like that. So it's not anything crazy. It's definitely not the best, but it's also not the worst. And I will take that for where I'm at right now in my road to fitness. But I also got 2 Doritos Locos tacos and a medium Sprite, or Starry, whatever it is, the Sprite equivalent. So yeah, I'm not going to be going to the gym today. One, super fatigued. My legs are still a little sore. Like I might go do something light, like I might go sit on the cardio bike for a little bit today, or go walk on the treadmill for like 30 minutes or something like that. But it's not gonna be anything too crazy, nothing too work intensive. Just let my body rest. This is my first time doing legs, or this last time that I did do legs was the first time that I've done legs in a bit. And so my legs are just gonna be shot. Like, the simple fact, after not going to the gym for a while, or if it's your first time ever working out your legs, they're gonna be tired for a while. Like, they're gonna be sore for a while if you really did go hard. It's just the natural way that things go. Legs take a long time to recover because they're a very big muscle group. And so expecting yourself to just be 100% every single time you go to the gym with legs, or not 100% every single time that you go to the gym, but if you think that you're going to be doing legs like more than like max 2 times a week, I think you either need to be going harder or you're training for something a little bit different. I think for me, I'll be able to comfortably, like once I'm in the full swing of things, I think I'll be able to comfortably be able to do 2 leg workouts a week, just because I'm like, while plyometrics are a little more taxing, they aren't me lifting like 500 pounds. Like, I'm not going to be doing a lot of deadlifting, and if I do some deadlifting or some back squats, I'll probably be doing them at a little bit of a higher weight and focus on bouncing back up, maybe getting a little bit of a hop in there while I'm doing them. Or maybe even work on some cleans. I could definitely benefit from doing some cleaning movements, getting my entire body involved in the movement. I think that would be very beneficial. That being said, I've never done a clean before. That is something that is completely new to me, and something that I get to learn at some point. But that is for the future, whenever that happens. But plan for today, tell you what, breakfast for today. Can you guess? I got I got some milk in a little plastic tub, in a little Tupperware, and some cereal. what can I say? I'm a little bit of a health nut myself. But yeah, I think I'm gonna have that for breakfast, or I'm going to have that for breakfast. And then I think I'm gonna have probably like a can of tuna with some Ritz crackers for lunch. Then we'll kind of figure out what we do for dinner. Probably something with some chicken in it, or see what we got for leftovers. Maybe like eggs or something like that. Eggs and tamales, something good. But yeah, that's all for today. Oh boy, alrighty y'all. Well, remember how I said we wasn't gonna be doing nothing today at the gym? Well, one of my good buddies at work was like, do it, you won't? And I said, all right, bet, I'm going to the gym. So that's kind of where we're at right now. Yeah, I was kind of doing a little bit of an evaluation today. Legs are feeling pretty decent. And so I think I'm going to be doing a little bit of a leg workout today. I don't know if I want to do more plyometric work, or if I want to do more like hypertrophy work, more muscle building focused. Because in the end, both of them will build muscle. The plyometrics will make me more explosive, but the hypertrophy will make it so that I have more muscle in general, and I'll be able to go for longer and all that fun jazz. So I mean, they both have their different things. Based on how I've been feeling, I think it's probably best for me to do the plyometric work. Just get my legs used to getting moving again with high impact and whatnot. And then I think next week I'll probably start mixing it up. And so I'm gonna try and do legs twice a week. Once a week I'm gonna be doing my plyometric workout, and then the other time of the week I'm going to be working on a little bit more of the on the, what's it called, hypertrophy side of things. Just really trying to build as much muscle as I can, as fast as I can, and that does come with risk. Doing that comes with some risk, because when you're doing hypertrophy, your muscles can grow at a faster rate than your tendons and whatnot can get used to that kind of impact. Your tendons and ligaments and whatnot, they just don't grow in the same way that your muscles do, and so they're much more prone to tear and whatnot. So if I get too muscly too fast and whatnot, and say I go to plant my foot to make a cut to get away from a defender playing ultimate frisbee, and my tendons just aren't up to par for where my muscle is at, then that could be very, very dangerous. I mean, I haven't had anything bad like that happen as of yet. I have torn my hamstring a little bit in the past, because this is my first week of like going back to the gym and getting back into the routine of things, and I was doing more of the hypertrophy work, and I absolutely shredded my legs. They were tired. And I think I played ultimate frisbee 3 times that week, and volleyball like once or twice, and so my legs were just done. And so I was playing ultimate frisbee one day, and sprinting to the end zone, all of a sudden I just feel this big old pop in my hamstring, and it just felt super uncomfortable. There wasn't like much pain. There was a little bit of pain, but there wasn't a lot of pain. It was mostly just uncomfortability. And so yeah, I'm pretty sure it was just due to stress. Just doing too much, did the hypertrophic workout, and I just didn't let it rest, didn't let it recover. And like I said, my diet leaves something to be desired. And so let me move this down a little bit. it leaves some to be desired, and so I'm gonna be, my recovery is gonna take a little bit longer whenever I'm not on top of my diet, and that's just a fact. So we're gonna get better at it. That's what this is all about. Just slowly getting better every day. I had my cereal this morning. What did I have for lunch? Oh, I had Panda Express for lunch, I'm not gonna lie. At the bare minimum, it was a chicken-based food. It was the honey sesame chicken breast. Easily the best food item at Panda Express, other than like their cream cheese ragoons. But their cream cheese ragoons is just like, it's a side. It's not a main dish. But yeah, I got some of that in me for lunch. Took a nap from like, I think it was like 2:30 to like 7. It was bad. But that does mean that I actually have the energy today to go hit the gym. My buddy said, when I was like, I don't think I'm gonna go to the gym, I'm pretty tired, so I'm just gonna take a nap. And he said, those two things are not mutually exclusive. I was like, you know what, dude? First off, screw you. Second off, all right, you convinced me, I'm going to the gym. So I took a little bit of a nap today, and I'm headed off to the gym now, so I'm gonna absolutely go crazy on these weights, but not actually the weights. We'll figure out which one it is. I'll keep y'all updated afterwards, but yeah, I'm just gonna play some music, get myself in the right mindset to go work out, and we'll catch y'all later. Alrighty, so what we're gonna be doing now is, I don't really know what they're actually called. I just call them depth charges. Start on an elevated surface, like this little block that I'm on. So you sit on top of it, you just drop off, you jump up as fast as you can. I think you get a good angle on that. Let me move this a little bit. Ooh. There we go. Camera's a little angle, or crooked, but that's fine. So, one. One of the biggest things about this exercise, for what it's trying to get you to do, is you're trying to get the least amount of contact on the ground as possible. As soon as you drop, you're trying to bounce back up as soon as you can. Make sure that you're trying to push off the ground as hard and fast as you can. And so the way that looks, or ends up looking, is you're trying to reduce the amount of contact that you have on the ground. When I first heard about this, it sounded a little counterintuitive, but the idea is that as soon as you hit the ground, you're immediately trying to push back up as fast as you can. So what that does is it increases the output of the power that you have coming from your legs, pushing you back up. I've been doing these for a while, so I'd say I'm decently adept at them. Obviously, much more room to grow. But one thing that I've been trying to do more recently ties me with volleyball. It's going to turn into ultimate frisbee. But it's making sure that you're using your arms correctly when you're going down for your jump. You're getting down low. You're bringing your arms back. But the most important thing is that you're keeping your chest up. So when you drop down, you're coming down like this, keeping your chest up, and you're driving with your arms. So I'm gonna do two more sets, but we'll go from there. Getting harder and harder. Did not get very low on that one either. And then bring you guys in for the next exercise after I finish up this last set. Alrighty. Here's what we're going to be doing for this one. Basically, my approach is going to be 1, 2, 3, up. It gets really hard later on because a lot of this specific one is you're bouncing on one leg and hopping over to the area. Once you get there, you get down and then bounce up onto mat. For my regular jumps, I was doing 30 inches, so about 2 feet. This one, wait a minute. A little over 2 feet, I think. I don't know. Dumb American math here, but you know. We're going to be doing 24 inches for this one. I was able to pretty comfortably do 30 inches for my jumps earlier. I think I could bump that up later on. But for now, what we're going to be doing is 24 inches, bumping it down a little bit because jumping on one leg into the jump is very taxing. You know what? Let's see if we can do one leg into one leg jump up. And do. Ooh, okay, it's a little high. Let's try that one more time. Oof. Okay, yeah, that feels good. Let's do that. It's 3. All right, 2 more. Oh man. That was close. Okay. Let's do one more. Let's see if I can get a wider angle. Oh, look at me. Okay. All right. Other leg now. Yeah, left leg's gonna be a little bit harder. We can do this. I think that's 2. I don't know. I know I'm working out. I can never keep count. So, all right. 3. 4. nice. I think. We'll see. But I'm just gonna be doing 2 more of those. And we'll move on to the next movement. Alright. This workout, just gonna be doing some weighted jumps. Got a 30-pound kettlebell here. I think this is what I did last time, my last leg day. And so, I wanted to try something different because whenever I try and go down like this, I guess I can get some pretty good depth. But, oh man, that felt weird. Probably do a couple feeler reps and then we might drop weight if it continues to feel weird. So we don't want to hurt anything. It's the winter bulk, but we still don't want to injure anything because injury leads to less time in the gym. Less time into the gym leads to less gain. Less gains equals a poor mental, at least for me anyway. And less ultimate frisbee, less volleyball, so we're not gonna get hurt. So if we need to drop down weight, we can keep the big picture in mind because I'm dropping weight doesn't mean that I am any less or worse. All it does mean is that I am more conscious and connected with my body, and I'm trying to make sure that I'm going to be better for the long run. So let's get this done. We got some techno bumping up in here, so my earbuds currently aren't playing anything. It's just the techno playing in the background. So let's get this. Okay. Hey, reps is good. I think with this workout, it takes out the movement of the arms, so I'm not going to be jumping as high as I would already, just not even including 30 pounds. But it's making me think about a lot more of how my legs are moving and how I can really get the most activation out of all my muscles. So take a second to recoup and we'll get back in it. We're already dripping sweat. I guess already we're halfway through the workout, but man, I don't know about y'all, but I sweat so fast. I literally just touch a treadmill, all of a sudden absolutely drenched head to toe. It's crazy. All right. So let's go. A little wider stance here. Gotta focus on having my knees go out instead of coming in. It's just a lot better for knee health. So I think I'm gonna focus more on that this time. I wanna make sure that my body will be able to keep up as I'm doing these workouts for the next couple of decades of my life. Okay. Oh man, that's rough. But rough but good. Okay, I'm gonna knock this last set out, and I think we should only have like 1 or 2 more exercises left. Probably gonna go on the treadmill for a while after that, so let's do this first.